Cheers, Russ.
Cheers. Coffee. Hey there everybody, it's Russ from Path Less Pedaled, and in this video we're going to tackle the deep burning question of how we make our coffee. Making coffee while bike touring essentially requires three components. After you've gotten some really good beans, you need a way to grind the beans, a way to heat up the water, and lastly a brew method. Let's take a closer look at those three components. So after you get your beans, the first thing you're going to have to do is grind them. And the grinder that we like to use is a Porlex mini mill. We've tried out several hand grinders on the market, and this by far is our favorite. It's a little expensive, but it's clearly best to market. It's really well made, it looks nice, and it'll give you a decent grind. That's not to say that it's perfect. It suffers from the same kind of floating ceramic burr issue that all hand grinders do. But out of all the other grinders on the market, this is best in class. So after grinding your beans, the next step is bringing your water to a boil. I know that there's tons of different stove options out there on the market, but what we personally like to use is just a simple alcohol stove. They're small, they're inexpensive, and there's no moving parts to break. They're not the quickest stoves to bring water to a boil, but generally for the most part, we're okay just waiting. So the last component, and probably the most controversial, is the actual brew method. There's tons of ways to brew coffee. Everything from pour over to AeroPress to even little mini espresso makers. What we personally like to use is just a simple Snow Peak folding pour over. What's cool about the Snow Peak is that it packs flat and stores away really easily. You can slip really easily into a pannier or even a frame bag. I know lots of people are big fans of the AeroPress, but for us, we really prefer this method because you're not pouring boiling hot water through like a tube of plastic. Here it's just paper and steel. Another advantage of the Snow Peak pour over is that you can make coffee for more than just one person. AeroPress, you're limited to just like a single dose. With the Snow Peak, we actually put it on like a larger thermos and can make coffee for two.
Cheers, Russ.
Cheers. So I hope that answers the burning question of how we make coffee. We like to use a Porlex grinder, a simple alcohol stove, and the Snow Peak pour over. But we're curious, how do you guys make coffee while on a bike tour? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.